live on the screen is the soap. As you can see, it says CWR. And am I right, sir?
Yes, sir.
So tell us about the soap, and we see other things on the in the background there in small bottles, and I think I see the Clorox right here in this bottle, and we have down here gallons being filled with the same Clorox, and some I think in the back there. Let's see if I can get in the back here. I see a drum too filled with it, and drums, buckets are all containers are all filled with this one. Sorry, we're streaming live, so you will find some shake into this interview. Never mind. And I think this is the, what is this, sir?
This one, remove this. This one is the cutting board.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do on the cutting board?
Okay, firstly, after the productions and the overstay for just about 6 hours, then from there it compared. With a compared, here is the box. Firstly, initially place in here. Take it and blend it here and lay it down here. This is a strength of labor work.
Okay.
And then remove it out. And then where you see this stem here, see Dory arrow, where you see this stem,
Okay.
I'll make the stem, right? And then after cutting of the soap, and I know the measurement of everything, definitely I will take the soap. What's the color consistent? I will take the soap and lay it here. Where's the stem? Lay it here, and then later takes my cutting stem. This is what you see Dory arrow. Lay it on top of the soap and knock and produce my stem on the soap. Okay, now this is our cutting board. We have the sizes of measurement. If I want to make any size of the soap, I remove. I turn at this position, I bring, carry, bring. Okay, now then I put this and I cut. But firstly, when we start the soap, the amount of custard, and because I have preservative within the soap to maintain the soap, to hold the soap for the length of time, that way even it will go into the water, it's still there, it will maintain quality, that will not just melt like other soap, because that is the knowledge within the production area. If you don't grab this concept, if you don't have this knowledge, automatically your soap, immediately you put, there's some soap you put into the water, when it overstay there, you see it will melt, it start breaking, because they do not have preservative in it. So the chemical is within all the mixture. And let me try to get up my thermometer.
And as he goes to get his next material, this is the soap you're looking at right here, live on the screen. This is the soap. And let's go back and join him with, what is this you're using?
This is my thermometer to make me to understand whether the custard is hot or it's not hot. Because most people just produce by insight, by imagination. You have to have all of the chemical material. Now, if I drop it within the custard, it come up to the grain line 0 to 0. It tell me the custard is up weak. I can produce perfect soap. In the production of the perfect soap, then I measure the amount of oil I'm going to use. I'm not just using ordinary oil. I'm using kind of fresh oil. That is very good for the body. And I use this. After using it, I take it and I place it in the cold water to maintain it so that the custard cannot damage the seal within the thermometer. Now, this is the fragment. This is a fragment. This is a far away chemical cologne. The chemical cologne. This is a far away chemical. And I bought this bottle. I bought one of the bottle, very caustic, which I mix with the soap. And then, if I'm doing the coloring with it to get different one, this is the one that will produce this color.
The green.
This green. I have a mixture. I have to mixture it and with the water, and then drop the chemical oil within, and then it will produce this. Now, in another one here, this produce this.
Okay.
Yeah, this produce this. So I have all the color. We have a lot of silk. There was plenty here. Here are some of the boxes we're about to do some package. We did some package in here, here we have. This is the remaining empty carton we about to package this morning too, because people are coming to get them. So I need people to come over. You want wholesale, retail. This is the production of their own Liberian company. C. Dory Arab. This is a C. Dory Arab production. Charles Wisdom Rogers. This is another one, C. Dory Arab production here. And you can see this also C. Dory Arab production. You can see they are numerous. You see this. You see this one, C. Dory Arab. You see this. There are so many. Very strong dribble.
Do you use this? Can people use this apart from washing? Can you use it for bathing?
Yeah. Yes, you use it for bathing. That's why we pulled the chemical for the skin. People have been buying it around here, have proof of it. Local commodity shops have come in to get them.
So what's your final message to the public?
My final message here to the public here, I need support. I need support, like your own micro business support. I may not have all of the money to go on with a bigger industry. I'm starting from here. I need support from the government. And the government needs chloride soap for their offices to be used in the Vera era. We can send out agreement. I'll be producing, give it to them. They'll be able to be given my percentage of the month. They'll be giving my money at the end of the month, or for every sale as a distributor, give it because I have to go and buy. I'm Pastor Charles Wisdom, and this is my co-worker, Brother Prince. This is production. I live in Bannersville under the tree, which I learned this couples of years from abroad as a child when I was in exile. And I brought this knowledge right to my country, and most to be specific, I am a pastor. I have so many trade and skill training in me that I can impart into other people. But I found it difficult for every time I tell people they do not turn up. So they locked down. I thought that wisely to go on to be creative, to produce my own production I can put onto the market. The first thing I started with it, chloride, which I produce. People all around my community here come and buy by wholesale and retail. Secondly, I said that I need to produce washing soap. This is the productions of my washing soap. You can see C. Dory Arab, it meaning Charles Wisdom Rogers. So this is the production when you see on the market, C. Dory Arab. And initially, this young man came closer, he saw the artwork, and he said that he wanted to be with me. He's a Nigerian. He worked with me in the production area. We do most of our production in the night, and in the morning, we distribute in the morning time. So, I'm appealing to the government. Such a skill should not be wasted. To empower people that are on the street to get a site that I can go and empower them. The government should just take the initiative that I will be able to empower them. I can also produce antiseptic. I produce bottle wash. I produce body spray. I produce Dettol. I produce a liquid soap up to stand under this one, the seal around here, like a bubble bath. I can produce all these things, but I need a hand. Whoever that is willing to come and back me as a manager or to do, I'm willing to work with them.
Now tell us a bit about this entire initiative, the Clorox. Let's start off from the Clorox. What's your vision in getting it to the entire public? What do you envision in getting this entire thing to the public?
Well, I thought of it wisely just because of the outbreak in Ghana and likewise in Liberia. I was planning to make the trip in Ghana this April 12th to get in Ghana after my administration, because I was to go there for international crusade on the stadium. And then from that point, I was to be able to buy bulk of the chemical from Ghana to bring. So for that reason, I thought of it wisely to generate some money so that I can be able to take it at Ghana to bring this. And they had a bottle here. They do not produce bottle of their own labor, which I was going to Ghana to produce excess of bottle, and then with the labor on it with the company name which I registered, and the government know about me. I have my own paper of the company here. I have the certificate from the government. So I just decided to start at this point, from this initial stage, from the level of what I can afford to start with. Yes, the French thing, other people are producing chloride here, but it's not up to standard like mine. Yes, because you have to put a chemical in here to maintain the chloride to stay for even up to 3 to 4 months, 5 months to be there. Yes, it will still maintain the called certificate, which I use within. Because I have to do 3 times the stage. The first one is 100%, the second one is 50, the third one is 25%. Blend it together, it break it down to 50%.
How do you see it?
Yeah, actually, when I came in to the place, I saw how quality and how perfect the tip is. So I decided to be impact for it. And this chloride, I've distributed to some stores. Some people I gave it, they tested it, they start calling me to bring more to supply for them. So I see other products, I see our own is different because of this chemical we're using. Yeah, they're already taking it because even for me as a the first time I came in, I tested the chloride. So the time we try to produce, if you take a look at my clothes, you see how the thing wasted on my clothes, and you see how active it is. So compared when you put it in the white, you see how clean the thing will produce. So our quality is different and it's superior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we produce soap too, and the soap when you smell the soap, you see the fragrance and how quality it is. And we have so many colors. And other people, the stores that make use of the soap, they testify good about it. So we want to distribute to the Liberians for them to see how quality we can produce our things.
Oh yeah, for wholesale, we started to do wholesale. You go at the back there and you see the cartoon we have filled in, and then it is there that people will give it off for wholesale. I have 60 in bulk and I have 40 in bulk, depending the grade of the level in which you want the amount of soap. So we put it in there and package it well. The higher thing in production here is the package. If you don't know how to package, definitely you make the whole goods. So and we have packaged well, and then we are waiting for customer to come and get in to carry for the market. So if you want my contact, probably you can get this number 0770 949923 0770 949923 0880 0886 949923 0886 949923. I do reside under the tree on Bananville Road, opposite THT and Adult Inn Entertainment Center. I live in Mr. Adolfo Coiney's here. Up down to the orphanage home. That's my ambition from day one. That's my ambition. Because if you have knowledge, you have to empower others, so that tomorrow when you are being gone, there will be a legacy. So that's my passion.